it's time for transparency. We have to, we went through Watergate. We went through a period with Mr. Obama, President Obama, where he wouldn't, whatever he said, if he said anything, they'd talk about impeachment. This president does and says whatever he wants to, and there's no accountability. So I think it's time, and we will see what is released. Hope this doesn't turn out to be the Pentagon Papers, and that we can actually see what's there. If there's nothing to hide, then put it all out. There shouldn't be any reluctance for us to read and see and hear if there's no cover-up, or if nothing has been done. So Mr. Mueller's been doing his work for 2 years now, and it's time for whatever chickens to come home to roost.
Angela right here for us.
And Angela right here.
Give me one more time, Angela, straight ahead.
Well, I'm hoping that we do get to read it, to see it, and not just get hear tell of it, from the other, but that the American public gets to, lay their eyes on it. I think it's important.
Lisa, one time can you shoot over? Just one time right here. Straight ahead, that beautiful smile.
And Lisa, right above in here.
Lisa, front of the dress down
Lisa,
here.
one last time, looking straight ahead.
Lisa, one more time here.
Lisa,
I have very low expectations of the report. I feel like a lot has been made of it, and we're all going to just be like, there's going to be plenty more investigations to come. Because there were no indictments that came down with it right away, I don't really know what that means. It's all very confusing.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think we just need to focus on what's more important, which is who are our candidates and what are their messages and what do we need to have happen in our country to make it a place that can exist 10 years from now, 20 years from now, because I don't think we're on that path at the moment.
Do you have And Angela right here on the left side. And Ms. Bassett right here.
And straight ahead, Angela.
Angela, one more time.
And that smile on the left leg, straight ahead.
and Miss Bassett, all the way to the end.
But I am a lover of art and of history, American history, African-American history, and as an artist to see those things linked, because I think that art can be an impetus for change, for thought, for provocation. So I'm very, very excited to be a part of this evening.
Sounds like
Richard, Tina together. Straight ahead here, guys. That smile right here, right in front of you.
And Tina, Richard together, look up.
Tina, right here, right in front.
One more time. And tell me about the piece that your daughter loaned out to this collection.
Well, yes, I haven't seen the piece yet because they just purchased it, and I heard my son-in-law told me it was here, so I can't wait to see it. It's a Charles White, who is my very favorite artist that I've been talking to him about years, getting a piece, acquiring a piece of his art.
And Courtney, one more time here, sir.
We just love art. My wife and I love, and I have an appreciation, as I was just saying, I grew up in museums. I'm from Detroit. My mother was a librarian for 30 years, Detroit Public Libraries. And every weekend we were at the Detroit Institute of Art or the Children's Museum. And so whenever we go someplace, I go to the museum. That's where, it's comforting to me to be able to see and travel. You can go into the Metropolitan Museum and you can go all over the world in there. And I think as art is healing.
I know, right?
And ladies together, look up.
Ladies to the right here, right in front of you. That's
And ladies, both of you right here for me?
And one more time, right here.
on
the left side,
Tina, looking straight ahead.
And Tina on the left side,
Tina, right in front of you, Tina. Right
Tina, right here with the hands, please.
Tina, down, down.
And I know that can get me down.
Can I get you back one time?
I want to give you a piece. Done.
I can't take one more time.
Yo!